Hey, Paul here from the Crypto Factor. Now today we're going to talk about a new crypto sector that is set to flourish. And my basis of saying that this sector is going to flourish is because of trend stacking, which I'm going to explain in a little bit. And this video is actually sponsored by a project in this sector. So pay attention because I think it's going to do very well. So what is a trend stacking? Trend stacking is when you have a trending concept or something that is working and you stack it with something else that is working plus your sort of spin on it. For example, you can say Instagram is trend stacking Facebook and Pinterest. And then they put their spin on it. You get the idea. So the project that reached out to me today is actually an AI project. So it's trend stacking, cryptocurrency, and AI, which I think has a great future. And if they can pull this off, it's going to do very, very well. Like this video if you like AI technology, and let's get straight into the project here. So the project is called Solidus AI Tech. And if we scroll down here a little bit, you will see that they have the AITECH tokens sold to date. But we don't care about that right now. Let's see what the project is about here. So Solidus AI Tech Limited was established in January 2021 as the artificial intelligence arm of the parent company Solidus Technologies. And they are building an eco-friendly high-performance computing data center and infrastructure as a service, an IaaS. This is a platform where government authorities, megacorps, SMEs, and professionals will be able to purchase artificial intelligence services seemingly via the AITECH token. Now let me add right here, whether this comes into play or not, there's going to be a lot of hype around this. So even as a trading play, this may be something for you to look at. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an expert in this. Make sure you do your own research. But let's go on here because I kind of like this. Let me show you something. So any successful project needs to solve a problem. They need to provide a solution to a problem. What's the problem they're going to solve here? And the problem is there is a huge lack of European HPC facilities in the global top 10. This means companies in the EU typically outsource their supercomputing needs overseas, which causes problems in security and latency. Not only that, the EU actually consumes 1/3 of HPC resource while only producing 5% of the computer power. And they have to rely on expensive US supercomputing facilities more than those in the EU by a factor of 10, that is 10x. So what is the solution to this? So Solidus AI Tech have completed the main build of the data center and are ready to commence installation of HPC infrastructure, which is actually based in Europe, Bucharest to be more precise. This will massively help to bridge this gap and will enable European companies to obtain their supercomputing power within the EU. And this is very, very important. Europe needs to be able to have their own HPC facilities. This will help with power, this will help with time, and so on. In Bucharest, they have the benefit of low-cost electricity and fast internet speeds, as well as intellectual property, and expect to run about 40% less power consumption than the industry average. And I wish Greece had these prices. I would be so happy, these prices and speeds. But Greece, come on, man. What are you doing here? And of course, they have the capacity to scale up operations, and as they do, they are aiming to become a leader in the EU when it comes to this sector. But you may be asking right now, and rightfully so, where can this be used? Where can this technology be used? Why is it needed? And we're going to look at that right now. So here's a use case example they have on their site, and that is medicine. Instead of taking regular over-the-counter medicines, medicine could be tailored to your exact genome. Yes, I don't know how to pronounce that, I admit. I hope I didn't slaughter that word. AI algorithms will enable doctors and hospitals to better analyze data and customize their health care to genes, environment, and lifestyle of each patient, from diagnosing brain tumors to deciding which cancer treatment will best work for the individual. AI is positioned to drive the personalized medicine revolution. And yes, in case you're wondering, it is going to take time for this to roll out and be used. And yes, that does mean you're in early, but that also means that it's going to take time for this to be used for you to have a return. Not necessarily gains. There's a huge difference because this will be traded with hype and speculation. But for this actual use case to come out, it's going to take a while for everybody to get on board. This is an early bird company, if you will. That's why I like it, but I needed to put that out there just so you can understand, so you don't get confused when investing in this project, if you do choose to invest in this project. Now, they have an eco-friendly data center, and you can read about their green computing, which is lower here, and their tree planting activities. And why is this important? Well, you're in Europe, you are competing for energy, and it's important to be eco-friendly because of where Europe, America, and other Western countries are heading when it comes to the environment. So it's very good that they have this in play, and I do urge you to read about it so you can see exactly how they're handling this issue. And here you can see their logo and branding. It's actually quite amazing. But what other use cases are there other than medicine? We gave that example, but there are other use cases. Let's dive in. Self-driving cars, face-to-face voice recognition, medical industry, healthcare, recruitment, sales automation, and lead generation, virtual assistants, traffic congestion, and smart cities, border control, secure societies, and agriculture, greenhouse automation. These are just some of the use cases and industries, and yes, they are the future, and yes, they are important, and yes, they might even get funding and support, or will have support from governments, because that's where they want to take this in the future. This is a good play. So for government enterprise blockchain solution, there's asset management, smart contracts for healthcare, voting, taxation, supply chain traceability, land registration, identity management, and process automation. Yes, we are coming to Big Brother with AITECH. This is Skynet. This is what you want to invest in, so the robots will leave you alone, so they don't kill you when the time comes. I'm sorry, I just couldn't help myself. I'm a Terminator fan. As for security, they will consistently innovate and utilize new technologies that will grow securely. This will require an end-to-end cyber risk strategy driven by their executive leadership team. And they also have a vulnerability monitoring platform. Proven methodologies and military-grade standards are included in our vulnerability monitoring platform. Now, I know what you're thinking, Paul, this is all great. What about the tokenomics? That's really important. Let me show you. So they have completed their private sale, they have completed their pre-sale, and in about 24 hours, depending when you watch this video, they're gonna have their public sale. The minimum you can invest in is $500, and the most you can invest in is $500,000. Now, their token maximum supply is 10 billion tokens from what I see here. And the good thing is that it's actually based on Ethereum. This is an ERC20 token. I like it when I see ERC20 tokens. I'm an Ethereum fan. I know about Ethereum 2.0 coming out, and I'm very excited about it, so they can scale with it. The tokens being sold will be 4 billion, and the total supply will be 10 billion. And they are subject to KYC and AML. Because this is in Europe, you see what's going on. They're trying to be as legit about it as possible. Now, they also have a referral scheme, which means that if you purchase a minimum of $500 in AI tech, you can actually refer this and receive 5% in AI tokens, and your referral will receive 1% bonus of additional AI tech tokens. This is actually really good for micro and nano YouTubers and social media influencers, if you will. They can actually spread the word so it can get out there. But this is actually important important for marketing. I actually like this. I actually like this system because it encourages organic marketing growth, if you will. So their token allocation, they have 8% for private sale, 12% for pre-sale, 20% for public sale, 1% for R&D, 12% for marketing, which is a good amount. I'd rather see more for marketing, being a marketer myself, but you can pull it off with 12%. 15% for liquidity and staking. Let's be honest here, that's also a marketing play or partly marketing, so yeah, that's pretty much fair. 8% ecosystem community engagement and user acquisition. That's also marketing, but I guess you can call it sales. 4% reserve, 18% team, and 2% for its advisors. Overall, this is a good tokenomic structure. It's actually pretty well thought out. If you scroll down, you can see their fund allocation. And then, of course, they have staking. So you can actually buy and hold these tokens and profit from actually holding them. So you can actually stake AITECH tokens and be rewarded for holding and staking those tokens. They also burn AITECH tokens, reducing the supply. And it also features a lottery airdrop. Now, I like this. Now, I actually like this because it actually gives you the chance to obtain, to receive airdrops. And I like the chance aspect of this because it's very exciting and you never know if you're going to win, which makes you, or you tend to, hold for longer. At least I do. I'm a bit of a gambler myself, and I like the idea that I might just be airdropped more tokens by luck and win a lottery. I personally really like it. I think it's a good play. Now, if you scroll down, you're going to see their roadmap. A lot of it has already been completed. I urge you to take a look through this roadmap so you can see what they're working on and what's coming. I'm not going to read this all out in the video. I'm pretty sure you can read this. And besides, you can read, research, and see if what they're talking about is actually feasible. Do your own research here. You kind of have to do that in crypto. Now, the founders are fully doxed. Here are the founders. You can view their profile. It will take you straight to their LinkedIn profile. I urge you to take a look and see what you can find there. See who they are. See if you agree with them and see if they are legit. Again, you have to do your own research. I can't stress enough for you to do this. In general, everything, even this channel that you are watching. And then you can see their advisors, who they are and what they do. And they have a bunch. This is the only one without a picture. This guy didn't want to dox himself. Who is he? Digital marketing advisors. Okay, so it's probably a team of people. They didn't just want to list everybody down. That makes sense. So yeah, they have a lot of advisors, which is good. And now you have the team here as well, so you can do more research, you can see who they are and decide for yourself. All their LinkedIns are down here in links. You can check them out, which is amazing. Now, the parent company is Solidus Technologies, and they are already partnered with the likes of Microsoft and Soft Galaxy. And the good thing about listing these partners on the website is because you can literally research it. You can literally Google Microsoft and Solidus Technologies and see if there's any news there, see if there's any announcements, and do the sort of research you need to do. It's very important to have these listed. And then, of course, you have more partners that are with the AITECH part, which is their cryptocurrency or token part of the company, and you can cross-verify there as well. You also can see them in the press right here. They have quite a few listed, and of course you can sign up for news and updates. So this actually looks like a very exciting and very serious project which has a future. And yes, while people can buy this and drive the price up, I really think this is more of a long-term play. Now, long-term means more risk, but more risk means more profits, if you will. So it is a risky play because of the long-term aspect of it. You can see their address here, you can find them, and also do your research when it comes to their social media. And of course, they have a white paper here that you can take a look at. 50 pages, beautifully written, well laid out. I love this. I really love the way they wrote this. So there you go. Check out Solidus AI Tech. I'll leave the link down below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.